Hi, Mike Szczys here. I'm contributing editor for Hackaday.com, and I wanted to give you a look at the new Stellaris Launchpad from Texas Instruments. Unlike the previous Launchpad, which was an MSP430 device, this is actually an ARM chip that's in here. You can see that the box is pretty much the same in design, size, all that stuff. It's got whole bunch of features listed on it on the back, which are pretty exciting. 80 megahertz, 32-bit ARM Cortex-M4, 256 kilobytes of flash, 32 kilobytes of SRAM, 2 kilobytes of EEPROM, dual 12-bit ADC. Anyway, it goes on and on like that. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what's inside of it. To give you a little welcome, and this one's maybe a little bit smaller than the other. Might be the same. I can't really remember. It's got some, quick starter. I'll look at that later, perhaps. Here's the board itself. Looks like did not open the package yet, but we'll go ahead and take a look at that in a second. And then it's got a little cable in here, USB. Looks like micro USB plug right there. Let's see if we can slice open this package. Pull the board out. Alright, so there it is. Wow, look at the length of those pins sticking off the top. So it does have pins on the top, so I guess if you have female jumper wires, you can just plug them right in there. But I usually like to use just plain old wires, and so they've included it in their shield design. These headers on the bottom, pretty sparse on the bottom side here. Looking at the top, we have the programming section right here. Now this is interesting. So here's two mini USB or micro USB jacks right here. So I'd say this is the programming one. This one right here is probably for USB devices if you're using their USB library for your device. But if you see, there's the dotted line here. Some people I know on the MSP430 Launchpad cut the board in half so they could have programmer separate from chip. And that's not going to be possible with this one, or maybe it's going to be a little bit more involved if you do that. Otherwise, yeah, so this is all programmer right here, and this is the Cortex-M4 chip down there. You'll see a clock crystal right here. I'm not sure what the rest of the chips are for. We do have switch 1 and switch 2. I haven't plugged it in. This is really just an unboxing to take a look at it, but we'll look a little further into it. I'll try and put together, maybe just a simple demonstration project and look for that in the upcoming days. So there's first look at the Stellaris Launchpad from Texas Instruments. I'm Mike Szczys with Hackaday.com.